We're here in the sunroom of the Lightner Farmhouse, bed and breakfast, Sunday morning, October 11th, or is it 12th anyway?
The 11th.
And I have J.D. Petruzzi and I have Kit with us, and they and their group did metal detecting yesterday on the property. Found a lot of good things. Say hi to J.D.
Hi, world.
And Kit, thank you. And just a few things I'd like them to kind of point out so that I don't forget them, because it might be of interest to everybody else. I'll tell you what, Kit, I'll let you go first. And if you'll just show us your proof that there were cavalry horses here.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that they were cavalry based off of the type of horseshoe nails that were found. Horseshoe nails, this is what would actually hold the shoe into the horse's hoof. They're typically short, they have a flat head on them. Draft horses are what would have been used on a farm for farming, and horseshoe for the draft horses would have been much larger, as would have the nails. According to the size here, see how small they are and how narrow? That meant that they would have gone into a smaller shaped hoof. Which is definitely the type of horse that cavalry would have used, something smaller like a quarter horse or a thoroughbred.
Okay, thank you very much. And JD has further indication that there were cavalry here.
This one is likely a 52 caliber Sharps, which is the breech loading gun that the cavalry typically use. So that's evidence that there was cavalry here. And there was, on the federal side, there was 10 to 12,000 cavalry that were here during the 3 days of the battle. So, you know, not surprising to find this, although it's a lot rarer than the regular musket bullet or mini ball that we're all familiar with. And then the other interesting one is this one. It's called a cleaner bullet. And it's a lot rarer than any of the regular bullets, because 1 in every dozen or 2 dozen or so, a soldier would get this in his supply of bullets. And it's called a cleaner bullet because this little knob that's on the bottom held a metal disc, that the idea of this was when he shot it through his gun, the little disc would clean out the barrel for him. So that's why they call it a cleaner bullet. They would really get fouled, you know, because of the black powder and become hard to load.
Very interesting. And I'm going to come in here on the 22 because I didn't even have any idea that during the Civil War they were shooting 22s, but
they may be post-war, but they're definitely old.
They're old, yeah. Very interesting. A lot of the other objects are unidentified.
This is a little clip that may be Civil War era. It could be slightly after, but it could be a belt clip, you know, to hold something. These were typically used during the period, you know, to clip something onto your belt.
Mm-hmm. Very fascinating. Well, thank you. You did a great job, and thanks for telling us about it.